Thursday, March 21st, 2023. I think God's bringing me old dreams to redirect and correct me. Because back in the day, I was just assuming everything was against me. So there was some stuff. I was in the mall. Like I was in the downtown mall. It looked different. And there was someone on the bridge, the Sky Bridge, like where the old Nordstrom's was. And I was like in Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's not there, I don't think, no more. And there was a little girl in a dress. I had a vision of a little girl in a dress before I ever seen the little girl in the dress. It was this little girl in a dress when I got here in May of 2023. And I had a vision. I'd never seen this person before. And then I opened my garage one day, and the neighbor had their child outside, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it was the same girl. I never seen her before when I first got here. And then, but this girl was different. This girl had blonde hair, kind of looked like the neighbor's kid, the other neighbor's kid, Katie's kid. But anyways, it was wearing like one of a light colored dress. And, they were in a sky bridge. The bridge symbolism is something, you know what I mean, crossing over to the next side, crossing over to the next path, crossing over to the next thing. You know what I mean? That's what a bridge symbolizes in the spirit realm. But they were on the bridge, and then there was an adult right there with her. And then I'm walking around, and there was people like with me or following me. And I was chilling in the store. And then I really need to go pee. I think because I need to go pee in real life. So in my dream, I went to go pee. I went to the restroom stall. And I went pee in my dream. And then the urinal was right there too. But it looked like it was like someone would like watch. So I went in the stall. And then I'm walking around. I go to this other part of the mall. And it was like a house with a big old table. And I seen my cousin Mariah Perez, and then I seen the little man Jacob Cardenas I heard him in there. And then he's from Norte VC, Mariah 14. And then I see the homegirl that used to strip, Samantha, and used to date Cheve, and they were all chilling in there. And I had 2 big bags of weed. I had, like, cannabis on me, and I don't know why. It was weird. I don't even smoke weed. I'm not around it, so I don't even know how I dream of weed. But in my dream, I had two big, like, you know, the plastic bags you get from, like, Winco? 2 big bags like that, but the old school bags, the ones that are, like, real thin. The old school back in the day bags, I had it filled of like just nugs, like old school nugs, like you know what I mean. And I'm walking around, and I left it in there. Then I leave. I heard little man's voice and shit in there talking to something, and I wasn't scared at all, but like, you know what I mean. But then I leave, and I'm walking, and I see little man on the side, like on a bench talking, and he was talking about me. So, he could be talking about me right now, you know what I mean, recently. Anyways, he was talking about me to somebody at the bench. I'm over here walking by. I see my cousin, Robert de los Reyes, and he had his hair slicked back, probably like this long, probably like an inch or two, like 2 inches long, slicked back, like he did way back in the day, like when I grew up, when I was a little kid. He had his hair. I had to remake this video. I mean, not remake, but add to it. This is the Dreamvlog from Thursday, March 21st, 2024. I was at the part where I'm walking down the sidewalk. I see a little man. Little man's like 50 years old. He's as old as my mom. He's like the leader of fucking Mariah 14 or whatever. I don't know if he's still doing all that, but yeah. He's a tattoo artist now, I heard. But anyways, I see him on the sidewalk talking about me to somebody else. You know what I mean? And then on the grass, I see my cousin Robert de los Reyes with like his hair slicked back. Like when I was a little kid, he used to have his hair slicked back all the time. I don't know if he still does now. But probably a couple years ago, I dreamt of Robert De Los Reyes at the mall, and I thought he was stalking me. So I think this is God recorrecting me and redirecting me, because I used to think everyone I dreamt of was like stalking me and doing all this, that, and the other. So he's redirecting me with another dream, while I have more discernment and more clarity. You know what I'm saying? So I seen Robert running and jogging in the grass, and I was like, "What's up? What's up?" And then we're walking away. We're walking in the same direction, and then and then then I was we turned around. He's like, "You got some weed?" It was like someone wanted me to sell weed or some shit, or smoke weed, which I haven't done that in years and years and years. It gives me anxiety most of the time anyways. Sometimes it just puts me to sleep. Other times it just gives me anxiety. So it makes me all lazy. And I'm already fucking lazy. So I hate fucking weed anyways. But anyways, we turned around and I was like, yeah, I got some. And then I go back and Mariah's right there. Samantha. I forgot his last name. Samantha Deanna. My stripper homegrown shit. And then she gives me the bag and then hands it to fucking Robert, and he just gets a whole bunch out. He's like, "Can I buy a joint?" And he had 2 bills in his hand. I don't know if they're $5 bills. I didn't see them or not. He's like, "Can I buy a joint?" And then we went over there and grabbed it, and he just grabbed a big handful out the bag. And then another part of dream changed was I was in the mall, and there was people with spiritual powers, and there was an older woman that was teaching the younger generation, my age and younger, and she was evil. She was acting like she was a nice witch, and then she was chasing around with, I think, like a gun or some shit, or a wand, I can't remember. And I had ran away, and I flew up in the sky, and it was flying on the top of the roof and the ceiling. And I flew to the other room and was gonna go in the closet, and there was a girl there. Looked like she was like 15, something like that, with a braid in the back of her hair, black hair. She looked kind of native, chubby. She kind of looked like this girl I seen at 7-Eleven, but a little younger. And then the girl was chasing us, and she ran into the girl, and the witch was fucking targeting the kids and shit. And I was like just watching and trying to help. And then I seen the closet. It was like a white door. The